You can use the camera to create perspective viewports. I've got a camera selected, so all I need to do is go up to View, Create Viewport, and Vectorworks will use this viewport to create my perspective view. It's going to use the current layer and class settings that I've got in my view. And now I can set my perspective view. Click OK, and that's now created a perspective viewport on my sheet layer. I'm going to change the scale a little bit so it's easier for me to deal with. Because what I'd like to do is I'd like to duplicate this view. So if I duplicate this view over here, right click, edit camera, it takes me back to my design layer. Now I can use the fine-tuned camera view to move my camera around. So I could pan the camera, move the camera left to right, so on. But I also use this in a plan view because I find it a lot quicker to grab hold of that camera and drag it around and change my view that way. It's much quicker, and you can see how the viewport camera now is completely up to date. All I need to do now is render these two views, and I'll have two identical settings for the render, for the lighting, but the view is different. And there are my two views. So using the camera to create your viewports is a much quicker, I think it's a much more productive way of creating your views because it's so quick to duplicate and then edit. The best site on the internet for Vectorworks training and manuals is here, learn.archioncad.com. You'll find a phenomenal range of manuals, tutorials, webinars, and tips and tricks.